Picture.
It's
Oh,
not
it's
a
a
picture,
video
it's a video.
Okay.
Okay.
So first question: did it work like you thought? Why or why not? Wait, let's start off with like what we did. Okay, so hi, I'm Lisa. This is Jillian. This is Casey. For our Make project, we made a stop motion video on anti-bullying.
And we used tennis shoes, and they were empty.
It was kind of like this shoe, but it was purple
and
with
it didn't
no
have any
laces.
laces. And we thought that the project, well, at first we didn't really want to make it like a bullying video specifically.
We
had
wanted
thought
to
of
do
it-
a music video.
Exactly. So, I mean, I guess our video kind of just came to be as we were working on the project, which kind of had an interesting effect on what we did. So,
I think it just turned out well anyway.
I thought it turned out well, and it did kind of go the way we
Wait,
wanted
wait,
to,
what does
because
the
we did want to
question
do a
say?
stop motion video.
Hold on. What did it
Okay.
work like you thought? Yes, I thought.
It worked.
Well,
It worked. What the core thing, which was the stop motion that we wanted to do, worked, but it didn't turn out the way we originally planned it. Because originally we were going to do a music video,
But
and we
then-
wound up doing an anti-bullying video, which is kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum.
we thought
But-
that doing like a music video would be bad because the camera would apparently like move
No, it
a lot. Because we
it
can't just
was-
like leave there overnight because we would have to like.
I know, but at the same time, like if we did a music video, we might get like copyrighted or something.
Exactly. But anyway, all in all, our video worked out pretty well,
Strong
and
enough
we
so
really
that,
enjoyed working
Yeah,
on
it's
the
not a
project.
trip.
Okay, question number 2 was say, what are the top 3 lessons you learned?
I think we should each put one lesson out there.
Okay, so one of the lessons I learned is that definitely make sure you have the supplies you need for the project. Make sure you have access to the camera, and make sure you have access to the like shoes that we used and everything in case one group member's not there, so you don't lose days of filming and videotaping and things. And make sure that like our video took place outside, and it's like the weather did have a lot to do with it because we had to make sure the weather looked the same
And
just
it
about
changed.
every
at
day.
least
The weather
similar.
changed every 5 minutes.
But that kind of had like an effect on the video because you could actually see like what was going on around you, like the cars
Yeah.
driving and the sky moving and the trees blowing.
And people walking at times.
It was pretty.
It was
It
disjointed
worked out
at
okay.
times. It was all right though. My lesson is use a tripod. Just use a tripod because our video came out a little shaky or a lot shaky at times, and I wish we had a tripod that was large enough because we had a tripod that Lisa had, but it was very small. Very small.
Okay, my lessons, my top 3 lessons, I guess. Make sure you plan out what you're gonna do first because we had to like think about it and stuff. We wasted a lot of time, I guess.
Well, it wasn't really wasted time.
No,
It was
oh,
just kind of like
sorry.
decision-making time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really know exactly quite what we were doing. We just kind of went into a project and didn't have any clear idea
Yeah.
what was going on. We just kind of decided that whatever happens, happens.
It may
It
not have
worked out.
been. It may not have been the most productive time, like physical, like product wise, but for us it was pretty productive, just idea wise.
And like Casey said, make sure you have all your stuff because
We lost about a week of filming, and it took us
Well, not
2
a
weeks
week.
to make the video. No, it was about a week because we
Yeah,
had
because
Jillian
we
absent.
had me absent that one day, and we didn't have the shoes, and it wasn't good.
So, what were your disappointments?
Our just
Definitely the shoes.
And like
'Cause
the
I was
camera
sick one
moving
day.
during the video.
Yeah.
Like, we
our
showed you
video
the
was
tripod.
that
really
not
shaky.
not having the pictures be super still and have the frame be exactly the same every single time.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I would want to change about our video. Otherwise, I think the message clearly got put across, and that people got the point of the video. Yeah, it's an invisible girl, and she has
Not so much invisible as she feels invisible. She got
Right.
bullied, stuff like that.
She thought
No,
she
I
was
know, that's
invisible,
true.
but really there were other people who felt invisible also.
So I figured
so,
bring
like,
both. And
I
Okay.
think the biggest disappointment for me was that we didn't have a really steady camera, and part of that was my fault. I did take some of the pictures, but
We all took-
We all took
we all
pictures.
took
I mean,
pictures,
all we
so-
need was a tripod, and then
Yeah.
we would have gotten.
But we
it
were
would have been
just-
so much better, but we just didn't have a tripod, and I know we had access to one, we just didn't know at the time.
What would you do differently? Okay, next time if I were to make another video, I would use tripod and put more effort into it because we could have made it better. We just didn't use a
definitely could
tripod.
have made it
We
better.
probably
together
could have
there.
made our video better, and we probably could have spent a little more
Get this thing
time,
started.
you know, with
Piecing
using a
it
tripod
together.
and piecing it together. But I think the way we pieced it together actually worked out pretty well.
I would have filmed it inside so that the weather wouldn't have affected it so much because it affected
Yeah.
it a lot.
Like you can see the trees moving, the clouds moving, the cars going by.
I mean,
It just
I
didn't
think,
look right, I guess.
I mean, parts of it actually looked really cool, but other parts were just a little more disjointed.
And then, what would you
No, would you?
recommend your project to someone?
I think that's a unanimous yes.
Yeah,
If
I
you
would
have
definitely
time-
recommend this
If you
project.
have the time and the resources to do it, it's a really fun project.
So
It is a really fun project to do, and
Like-
it's really enjoyable because it's something that you can just take your time doing or just do all at once, and it doesn't matter how long it is because it still tells a story. Like ours is 2 minutes long and it's like 600 photos, but
It's
even if it
More
was
than
30
that.
seconds
More
long,
than 600.
it's like 700,
I mean,
800.
we made Mrs. Chin cry. That was not expected.
yeah.
So,
But yeah,
and that is our response video to this Moodle post type.
Yep. Oh, and Katie is our last.
yeah. Katie is not here.
Katie is
so-
not here today, so I don't know if she will get a chance to respond to this, but if she does, we'll post it.
Okay. Bye. Where's the stop?